Hey everyone, I'm out here on Crown Land. It's April 28th. I think the ice just went off the lake maybe 2 days ago. I'm out here to fish for some brook trout and see how it goes. I've never fished this lake before. There's a camp spot here, so I'm gonna pitch it for the week and see how I do. Gonna give you a little tour of my tent. That was my knees. Pretty dark in here right now. So yeah, this is the inside of the Cosmito 2 tent. It's got a couple of hammocks for gear on each side. Two-person tent. So basically what I've got here is pump up air mattress, a mover's blanket, and my sleeping bag. Plus I have a pillow. Got some bear spray there in the corner. My other jacket. Yeah, should be a cozy night. Here's one of my fly boxes. It's just like a scattered mess of things. Mostly lake stuff here I like to throw. Still water. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna put on this bad boy. It's a Mickey fin. It's a really old streamer pattern, and I've caught my biggest brook trout out of a lake on one of these. So since I don't know this lake, I'm just gonna troll around and see if I get any takes. I've got a Garmin Striker 2 cast as a depth finder. So, and it also marks fish. So I'll be using that as well, and yeah, hopefully there's lots of trout in here. I got a 9-foot leader. I'm gonna attach it to my dry line. So this fly will just be sitting subsurface, just swimming around. I think it imitates like a different kinds of bait fish, because when the wing is wet, it clumps together and kind of goes into like a sideways V. And with the silver tinsel, I think that acts as like could be the belly of a minnow. And I don't know, this pattern's a good pattern, so may as well start off with it. Just put onto the lake here. Just kicking with my flippers. I've got a pontoon boat. Water's cold. Beautiful though. Whew, it's cold. Still snow on the lake. A little bit. Lots of peepers. I love that sound. So I've just fished a lap around the lake. No bites. Marking a few fish on my fish finder. This lake isn't very big, but the water temperature is 45 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's pretty cold. I'm having the thought that it may have come too early, but that's nonsense. So I gotta keep on keeping on. But it's cold. My legs are in the water right now, and it's a little bit brisk with the wind, so I might head in, make some dinner, grab some more firewood, and might come back out later if it's dead calm. We'll see. Tomorrow is supposed to be thunderstorm, 15 to 20 mils of rain. That's why I have my tarp set up like I do at my camp. I want a place to sit, and if I want to chill in my tent and read, I can do that too. But yeah, I don't want to risk the rain on my new tent without a tarp. I just don't know what it's going to be like. Could be a bad storm. So anyway, it's beautiful out here. Just wish the fish were biting. Good morning. Just poured myself a cup of coffee. Today's going to be a down day. There's thunderstorms, 15 to 20 mils of rain coming. I already heard a few lightning strikes pretty close, very loud thunder. My boat has a hole in it, so I might have to try to MacGyver something up so I can fix that. Otherwise I have to keep the pump with me and keep blowing it up like every 10 minutes. One of the pontoons. So I've done a fix on it before, so hopefully I'm going to be able to find some duct tape in my truck and be able to fix something. So here's my pontoon that's got a hole in it. I've taken it off the boat, pulled it out of the bag that it's in. I'm super lucky that I found my valve tool, because this valve here, you need a special tool to take it off and put it in. Very lucky I found that, and I also found a big roll of Gorilla Tape, so I really hope this works. Okay, found my hole. Perfect. There's two of them. Well, at least I can fix it now. Perfect.
Right on. Big thumbs up. Bacon goodness.
Well, today was exciting. Woke up to a thunderstorm. Found out my boat had a hole in it. I repaired it. Pretty crappy day out. We're calling for thunderstorm tonight too, but it's also supposed to dip down to -2 tonight. yeah, I had a moose walk into camp. That was cool. It was kind of a weird looking moose. He had a white face with brown dots on it. I think they call that like a piebald. But he was cool. I let him know I was here, and he took off. And then he tried to come back into camp from a different direction, and he saw me at my truck, and he peeled off. But there's lots of moose sign around here, lots of moose poo, so I think this is probably his easy access for water. It wasn't a very big moose. Maybe like a 2-3-year-old, 2-year-old probably. Yeah, and then around 4 o'clock, a major storm came in and completely threw my camp. My tarp that's behind me here came unpegged from the ground, started flapping in the wind. Clothes ahead, hanging out to dry, just blown into the woods. It started hailing, and it was coming down very quick. So, spring, yay. But it's still a bit windy tonight. I'm gonna sit here and chill by my fire, and yeah, just enjoy Mother Nature. Actually having a great time being out here. The winter was long.
Well, that's the end of day 2. It's been a wild one. Hopefully no more storms throughout the night. Anyways, check in tomorrow.
Wow, was it ever cold last night? I think it was -2. Started to snow a little bit on me. I woke up and my boat was deflated. So I had to do the repair again. And I got that done. Beautiful morning here today. It's cold though. So I think I'm gonna get my water clothes on and go out and start this fishing day. It is cold out here today. Decided to switch my tactic up. Right now I'm trolling a pheasant tail nymph with a tungsten bead that's on my dry line. And I've got my sinking line rigged up with a yellow muddler minnow. So I'm gonna be trying both of these today. We'll see how it goes. Boat repair is holding up nicely. All right, so hopefully I'll be into a fish here soon. I did a lap around the lake Not much action. None, in fact. I'm seeing marking fish on the fish finder, but yeah, they're not taken. There's a chironomid hatch happening. Lots of chironomids on the surface right now, and I'm dragging my pheasant tail nymph through there. Pretty slow, just kicking with my flippers on. So if they're eating, they should take that. But speaking of eating, I need to have breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I think I'm going to kick in and whip up something for breakfast. Sidekicks, creamy chicken. $1.98 at Walmart. I added a cut up smoky to my sidekick. It's delicious. Oh, that water is cold. I think I might have a afternoon fire. Try to warm my legs up a bit because my legs are dangling in the water in that boat. I wear diver fins, so I can kind of kick around. It's good for control in the wind, and it's good for a slow troll. I also have oars, but yeah, my boat fix is finally actually fixed. Pretty happy about that. I was humming and hawing this morning about, well, should I just go out and maybe just pump it up when it needs it or fix it? So I decided to fix it, and I got it done. So that's great. Good breakfast.
Just sitting here enjoying a pipe of tobacco. This tobacco is Black Cavendish. Mr. B's, I believe it's the brand. Brigham's Black Cavendish. Smells like chocolate and vanilla. It's delightful. Oh, baby. Mm. Woo. Those are hot. Hot asparagus. Delicious. Good morning. It's Thursday. Today's pack up and leave day. Didn't get a good sleep last night. My hip hurts from laying on it. I had a pine marten come into camp. I had to clap to scare him away. He was overly curious, looking for whatever he could get. I get all my food locked in my truck anyway, so, and there's no garbage around the site. But yeah, he did not want to go. He was way too curious. I'm gonna make some coffee. Almost. Well, that's camp packed up. I'm ready to go now. Two gents showed up with the canoe while I was packing up my camp. Asked me how the fishing was. I told them I got skunked. Wished them luck. Went down to pack up my boat about 20 minutes ago, and they were just doing a loop past me, and the guy's like, "You don't want to know." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I got a 20-incher. I'm just like, I knew that they were in here. They just weren't taking what I had. I did bring a Kim's spinning rod with me, but the line on it is so old and brittle, I couldn't even tie on like a Meps or a little Clio. And that's what those guys said they were going to fish. Props to them. This trip may not be a bust though. I did pass a stream on the way in here. Good running water, pretty fast. I'm gonna stop and have a look. I'd be stupid not to. Probably put my rod together and make a few casts. And who knows, maybe I'll come up with like a 6-inch brook trout. But all in all, great to be back in the woods. The winter was long. What a beautiful spot. So happy, so content. I just feel like full now. There's going to be more camping videos to come this year. Hopefully some fishing, catching fish at least. Yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching, and yeah, get out there and get some camping and fishing, and it's good for you. All right, take care.